Stuttering feels like you have walked into a glass wall. Stuttering, it's an invisible fight that only you are fighting with yourself, and nobody can see this invisible fight that's happening within you. For people who don't know what stuttering feels like, I'm going to walk you through what it feels like. And for people who do stutter and know exactly what it feels like, I'll walk you through the emotions I go through, which are very similar to what you go through. And I'll use a few metaphors on how I manage myself through the stutter, right? It's not a long video, it's a short video that will help you out. When we stutter, especially me when I stutter, and it feels like I've hit a glass wall. I know what I want to say, and I just can't get through that glass wall. And that glass wall feels very, very real for me. It feels very real, and I can physically feel it in my body. And the more I try to push through and get the words out, the worse the stuttering gets, the stronger the wall gets, the heavier the wall gets. When I hit that glass wall, I start getting frustrated. And I'm like, why did I hit this glass wall? I clearly know what I want to say. Then I'm like, why is it there? Then more frustration builds up. And then I start blaming myself for hitting this glass wall, right? And then I try to think about solutions on what can I do? Could I change my words? And then I try to change what I want to say or change how I want to say it. And then I'm starting to get more frustrated because I'm putting in more energy and it's taking me more time. And a bit more time passes. Now I'm feeling embarrassed because I can see the other person's face and they are looking a little bit weirdly at me, like if I need help, or maybe they're feeling embarrassed by talking to me. And then I'm starting to come up with a lot of stories in my head, which is feeding my emotions, and I'm feeling more embarrassed. Now I'm blaming myself because this person who I'm talking to, I could probably feel like they want to leave this conversation or they are impatient. And now I'm impatient with myself. Now I'm in this cycle and I can't get out of this cycle. My thoughts are feeding into my emotions, and my emotions are feeding into my thoughts. The glass wall feels very real. I've hit it. I've hit it a million times, a billion times in my life. I sit down and I'm going to take a break. I take a deep breath. I just relax and I look at this glass wall. I really look at it. And I feel the glass wall. I even breathe into it. I breathe into my stutter and I try to feel it. I relax even more and I relax very deeply into myself. As I'm breathing into this glass wall and relaxing more, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for stuttering, for feeling those emotions. And I say, it's okay, I stutter. It's okay, I have a stutter. What's more important to me than the stutter is I see connection and I see the deeper value in myself. then a realization comes to me. It's a beautiful realization, and it's my truth. And the truth is, the stutter doesn't define me one bit. Then what happens is the glass wall disappears. Just disappears. I get up and I start moving forward. There are millions and millions of people who have stuttering. And there are also a lot of people out there who have overcome their stuttering and are speaking very fluently. I'm someone who has overcome my stutter, and it was an adventure. I just want to let you know that you're not in this journey alone. There are millions of us who stutter, millions of us. And for those who stutter, be really kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Be loving towards your stutter. I fully understand it has caused you and me and the millions of people who do stutter a lot of headache, a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration, a lot of pain. Be really kind to yourself. Be really loving towards your stutter. If you would like to have a chat with me about your stutter, do send me a DM message on my Instagram channel. And if you do like this video, give me a thumbs up. And I do want to share more value and more tips on how I have overcame my stutter. Be happy. See you soon.